Have you ever sat down to study? Water bottle beside you, mind made up, motivation on, and then suddenly you're imagining yourself getting an A+ before you've even opened the book? Yeah, that used to be me too. Let me tell you a little secret from my student life. Every time I sat down to study, I didn't imagine formulas or diagrams. I imagined myself making a perfect Hollywood-style entrance. You know that scene where the ugly girl suddenly becomes unbelievably beautiful, just like Lim Joo Kyung from True Beauty after she learns makeup? Yeah. I used to imagine walking into college like that, wearing the perfect dress, perfect makeup, perfect figure, and everyone whispering, "Who is that girl?" But here's the funny part. I am currently studying in the medical college, and spoiler alert, that moment never happened. It stayed trapped inside my head. And guess when I used to dream about it? Every single time I sat down to study. If you're a student, you've probably felt this too. That heaviness, when your exam is tomorrow and you know you need to study, but your brain refuses to stay in the real world. Turns out, this isn't laziness. This is something researchers call maladaptive daydreaming, a type of compulsive, immersive daydreaming seen in around 2.5% of people worldwide. It is strongest among teenagers, young adults, and people dealing with anxiety, depression, trauma, or loneliness. Daydreaming isn't just thinking too much. It becomes a form of escape, the only place where people feel happy, powerful, loved, or in control. But here's the dangerous part. When you dream of getting that perfect grade, your brain sometimes acts like you've already achieved it. And when your brain feels accomplished, it no longer pushes your body to work hard. So today, I want to give you practical, psychological, and science-backed tips that you can start using from today to stop daydreaming and focus better. Let's begin. Declutter your mind. You've probably heard this before. Your mind is like a computer. It can process, calculate, solve problems, but it also lags and freezes when too many tabs are open. And trust me, your brain notices everything you haven't finished. That message you haven't replied to, that TikTok you saved to make later. They stay inside your head like open tabs. You may not think about them consciously, but at the exact moment you sit to study, your brain starts pinging them one by one. There's even scientific evidence for this. Researchers did an experiment. 2 groups were asked to solve math problems. One group worked in silence. The other group was interrupted again and again. The result? The uninterrupted group performed much better. This shows how unfinished tasks steal your brain's RAM. And unknowingly, you do this every day. You text someone, get distracted, sit to study. But your brain is still waiting for closure. Did she reply? What dress should I wear in that TikTok? It keeps looping. So here's what you need to do. If something takes less than 30 seconds, finish it immediately. If you can't, write it down. This immediately takes off the load. Create a distraction diary, a place where every intrusive thought goes. The moment you write something, your mind treats it as handled. Just like journaling helps anxiety, a distraction diary helps your focus. And one more thing, keep your study space clean. Clutter outside equals clutter inside. Subliminals, the secret tool nobody talks about. Most people talk about alpha waves, binaural beats, but for me, nothing worked like subliminals. They're literally affirmations hidden under music, and people use them to reprogram the subconscious mind. You can search for anything. Focus subliminal, study motivation subliminal, play it in the background, or listen before studying. You'll be shocked how quickly your brain shifts into work mode. Just read the comments on those videos. Hundreds of people claim their confidence, focus, and discipline changed. You have nothing to lose by trying. Study during your peak hours. Everyone has a personal productivity clock. For some, it's early morning. For some, it's afternoon. For me, night 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. In the afternoon, I could stare at one page for an hour and remember nothing. But at night, I entered a different universe of focus. So here's your task. For the next 3 days, study at 3 different times. 1 session in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night. After each session, write how productive you felt. Whichever time makes you feel focused, that is your peak hour. Study during that time, not when society expects, but when your brain performs best. Record yourself studying. This is the best hack for people addicted to their phone. Place your phone somewhere, hit record, and start studying. Suddenly, your brain goes, "Oh, I'm being watched." Even though it's just a camera, you won't touch your phone. It gives you accountability plus self-control. Plus, if you like aesthetic study videos, you get content and focus at the same time. Imagine you're a YouTuber, millions are watching, and you have to study well. Trust me, the psychology works. The Daydreaming Journal. If daydreaming controls your life, then this will save you. Whenever you start daydreaming, write the story down, all of it. Every fantasy, every detail. Because once it leaves your mind and enters paper, your brain stops looping it. Daydreams become goals, plans, ideas, not mental traps. And research shows this. Once something is written down, the brain stops obsessing over it. This alone can change your life. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if this helped you in any way.